As explained, my trajectory path will lead me on a beeline towards applying for certification, with gaining minority status being the major one. You will see me talking up the certification application process big, as if it is a holy grail of sorts. The cat's meow. Some of you may be wondering, if applying for certification is really all that, then why is it that more people, particularly black people, don't pursue it? If you were to ask me that, my first response would be to say, that is a very good question. Here's my best effort to answer it. One of the things I'll readily admit is that when it comes to certification, there is simply not a lot of information out there, either having to do with the application process itself, or even those who've obtained it and are openly expressing the benefits of it. To date, I've only heard about 2 individuals who have gotten it. Just 2. That's it. And in both cases, it was brought up in an, oh, by the way, I got my cert status type thing. Surely, no one I have heard of will be delving as deeply into it as I planned to. For a while there, I was asking myself that exact question. Why aren't us folk jumping through hoops to gain certification? Because as far as I am concerned, that is where the action is. The answer lies in personal preference. Simply put, not everyone wants to go the certification route. For one thing, it is not easy to apply for. When people talk about such things as good record keeping, solid records, organized records, that's the first thing you need when it comes to a certification application. Because one of the application requirements is having a thorough business plan in writing. There are a lot of startup entrepreneurs out there who have not bothered to ever put together a business plan in writing. They've taken the fast track route, opting instead to get a loan to cover their initial costs until they can begin to start earning money. If that's what you prefer to do, then maybe certification is not for you, because certification best serves those who want to get it, and more importantly, get something out of it. Even after you've obtained cert status, it does not mean the floodgates will open up and all sorts of cash from unexpected places will suddenly begin flowing in your direction. You have to go after those greenbacks. You've got to hustle up those funds. You've got to be aggressive in your pursuits. Some entrepreneurs are not naturally aggressive in that way. Moreover, you've got to either become good at writing grant proposals or hire someone else to write the grant proposals for you. Because how good you do at submitting that proposal will weigh heavily on your chances of being awarded it, which separates me from a lot of people I know. Because the type of work I'm describing, which requires a lot of effort to do, that's me. It's where my talents lie. Where others shrink when it comes to putting together a requirements package, I thrive on it. Even though at the time of this recording, I've yet to draft a single grant proposal, I see it so effortlessly as not even breaking a sweat doing so. Also, once I start doing it, I'll only get better at it with time. Prior to my retirement, I had a long career as a civil service engineer for the military. A lot of people equate engineering with numbers and formulas, but in order to have any level of success as I did, you have to be very good at technical writing as well, particularly when it comes to such things as requirement packages for upcoming projects. It has to be ingrained into your thinking. Therefore, I'll do what it takes now to complete my certification application, and thereafter start putting together those grant proposals. And I'm only recently finding out there are not just the federal grants, there are also state grants and city grants, and grants by charitable foundations, and grants by Fortune 500 companies who always set aside each year for those interested in applying. The old saying is, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Not only am I leading my horse to water, but he's going to gulp and gulp and gulp. Believe it.